What's up guys, Willow here, and recently we hit 100 subscribers. Now, I don't know if when this video releases I'll still be at 100, it's been going up and down, but it's been at 100 for a few days now, so I'm gonna take that as my sign to make my 100 subscriber special. So, if you're viewing this and I'm not at 100, sorry, someone unsubscribed. Anyway, as promised to you guys, I am going to film a room tour, or setup tour, I guess. Now, I haven't exactly cleaned up much around here, so, you're getting a bit of an authentic experience of my usual workspace. So, yeah, it's a little, it's not like yucky, but there's a few things you're gonna be like, ew, why didn't they clean that first? Anyway, without further ado, let's get straight into the room tour. So, I'm gonna start off with my main little area under my bed. It might be a little dark on camera, but, yeah, I just sit under here, under my bed. You see, it's a little loft bed, you know. This is where I do most of my work, sitting here at my desk. We've got this microphone here. This here, I would not recommend it, but it is a USB microphone. I believe it's called a professional USB microphone on Kmart. I got this from Kmart. That's an Australian store. I don't know if it's actually anywhere else, but I know it's in Australia, so if you're in Australia, yeah, Kmart. Again though, I wouldn't recommend it. It does get the job done, don't get me wrong, but you could definitely get something better for just like a little more, you know, because this is like $40 AD. You could probably get something better. Now this chair here, this stuck with me since hell back in my Pixel BK channel, but she's taken a beating. Just a little. I do need to get a new chair at some point. Also, sorry for putting my fingers in front. Now, these are literally, these headphones are the best thing I've ever invested in, aside from my webcam, which we'll get to in a minute. These are my... Oh my god, Coco, are you kidding me? Coco's destroyed them even more. Okay, these are my G332 Logitech headphones. Now these are great, like, for the price, $150, honestly. I got these for free, basically, but, $150, and they're, like, brilliant, perfect headphones. Now we're gonna sit down at my desk here, and we're gonna be, let's start off with my camera. This is the newest addition to the setup, as you guys know from my previous video. I don't know if it's gonna be the previous video, or not, when I upload this. But, yeah, this is the Logitech, I forgot the name of it, it's a Logitech, it's like 920 or something, I don't know, I can't remember. Anyway, it's a pretty good webcam. It's 1080p and 30 FPS, so it gets the job done. These monitors, I need to replace them. These are, like, way out of date. This is a 60 Hertz HP monitor. And, this here, I have been using since basically the moment I had a PC, is, yeah, one of the old ThinkVisions, like, this thing, hang on, there might be spiders back here, I can't even, like, you can't even see on camera, sorry for the cobwebs, you can see it's a pretty boxy monitor, so, yeah, wouldn't really recommend these monitors. I need to replace them at some point. But, hey. Now this here, this keyboard, again, I'm probably gonna replace this as well. Hang on, dude, you can barely see anything on my phone. The EY0050, half the time, I don't even know if they're numbers or anything half the time. I'm gonna be real, I've completely forgotten. Mechanical keyboard, it's done the job pretty well, but I've spilt tea on it way too many times, when I had my old desk and barely had any space, so, yeah, we need a new one. Now this mouse here, I believe it's the Razer Death Adder Essential, yeah, Razer Death Adder Essential, really good mouse, fits well in my hand, and it's basically, like, I'd totally recommend this, and they're at a pretty cheap price now as well, because they've got all the new ones out, so if you don't really want much from a mouse, like, this is, like, really good. Now, we're gonna get down under my desk, ignore the cable management, and we're gonna be looking at my PC. I will forever have this known as the sketchiest PC I've ever purchased. Now, if you guys know the website Kogan.com, you know they're not very... they're probably not very reliable, I'm gonna be real. So yeah, that's where I got this PC. $850 AUD. And yeah, it's a little sus, to say the least. For example, that fan cord is not connected to anything. But overall, it does the job. It's got a GTX 1650, an i7, don't know how, anything specifically, 16 gigs of RAM, and I believe this has about 4 or 6 gigabytes of VRAM, so yeah. Also, hang on, I gotta make sure I'm pressing the right button just so I don't turn my PC off on accident. If I press this button right here, if I can find it, boom, colors change. So yeah, I can basically have this at any color I feel at the moment. Honestly, I feel different things about this all the time. I usually just have it on this, the default, but some of these settings are pretty nice, I'm gonna be real. Like, hang on. See, that one's pretty nice. The pink looks pretty cool. I'm gonna keep it on the pink. But yeah, this is basically everything that gets the job done. Oh my god, dust is already collecting. I need to clean it out again soon. I've got my figurines here. I got an LD Shadow Lady and Ignited Freddy, so that's pretty cool. I got one of my cups here. I clean this one out every time I feel like using it, but basically put warm liquid in it. These Enderman eyes light up. There's not really much else to say about my desk area, I'm gonna be real. I've got my blue light glasses here. So yeah. I reckon before we do the rest of the room, I'm gonna go on to how I make my videos. So, everything's basically recorded with this software here. I have 2 instances open for it whenever I'm making a gameplay video. That's literally my entire channel. Why did I not know what to say? So, I only just recently added the light here. But yeah, that's basically just in case the screen's dim or something, like we're in a dark area. It doesn't really do much if it's a bit bright on the screen. But yeah, I usually have 2 instances of this open. One for the webcam and one for the game capture. Alright, so now I'm gonna give you guys a look at my editing. Alright, this here is gonna be missing some footage because again I have to delete footage to actually make space for more. Basically every single line here is a cut. A lot of effort goes into these videos. So like when you're zoomed in, look, it looks pretty tame, and then you zoom all the way out, and yeah, that's it, zoomed all the way out, so it looks pretty insane. And you know what? That's not even everything. I haven't even shown you the keyframes, so let's do that right now. So yeah, all those diamonds there, those tiny little diamonds, that's a keyframe. I do all those manually. So yeah, it takes quite a bit of time. I usually go through and cut everything up first, and then do the keyframes to make things just a little bit easier on myself. Now, as for the thumbnails, I really am not too fancy with it. Most people use Photoshop, but I use what is called Pixlr. Pixlr is actually like, it gets the job done. So here's one of my thumbnails. Again, not much work really goes into it, except this one. This one did take a little bit of work, actually. I had to cut this dude out. But yeah, I just cut myself out, usually, and put myself in the corner. And, just a lot of cutting out and color correction, really. Though, now that I have my new camera, I am gonna start doing a bit more with it. Also, how come on my phone it looks so white? Oh my gosh, you can't even see me. But, yeah, I plan on doing a bit more with my thumbnails now that I have the new camera. Alright, now that's basically all the software stuff, I'm gonna be real. So, let's get back to the room tour. So, background, this is just some soundproofing foam I got on AliExpress. I would not recommend buying soundproofing foam off of AliExpress, but I got lucky and these actually work somewhat well. Though, it's less echoey down here than out here, because I'm under my bed down there, and I do not have soundproofing up here, because why would I need it? I film under there. you know what, here's my headset here, that's what I've been recording on with the FNAF VR, which I can't do right now because my internet's ass. Here's the door controls we used in the musical. It's just cardboard. This is all just cardboard. So yeah, pretty easy to make. I got my bisexual flag up there, cause yes, there's not really much else. Oh yeah, so here's some drawings a friend of mine did. I always bring these up whenever I get the chance. A friend of mine drew these, back when I was still Pixel BK, and you know what, even though that's not my brand anymore, I like to keep it up because I'm just grateful he drew this for me. I've got my TV here, and then we got my PS4 up there, which very soon is gonna be hooked up to a capture card so I can play until dawn. You got some games and books up there, you know, figurines, not much else. And then here's my unmade bed with, I mean, it's a bed, I don't know what else you really want, really. I think that's about it. There's not much else to it. So yeah, that is basically my entire setup. Again, sorry for not cleaning. But yeah, this is basically where I get all my work done. I definitely plan on adding more stuff, like, one of those, like, barn light sort of things that, like, I want to get one of those. Though, with my current room space, I don't really have, like, I can't exactly do that. But I definitely one day like to have those, those little, like, barn light things. Thank you all so much for 100 subscribers. It just means so much for me. Because last channel, it took me, like, 3 years. And this one took me literally, like, it didn't take that long at all. So just thank you guys so much. I'd also like to give a shout out to this person right here. I'm sorry I forgot your name, but your name's gonna be displayed on screen right now. They've commented on basically every video and every post I've made since joining the channel, so thank you so much, and yeah, you get a shout out. So yeah, I think that's about everything. Thank you guys so much. It's still incredible to me. And yeah, I hope to see this channel grow even further. Love you all, and take care.